Right, let's get rolling.
My wheel doesn't have chairs. I mean, fuck. Not even in the episode, and I can't talk.
No, that's just the opener for the episode.
My wheel doesn't have
That's the name of the episode now. My wheel doesn't have chairs.
And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. That was just brilliant.
I'll own up to that. That was horrible.
We're just gonna roll with it. Yeah. Yes, welcome to Writer Town Radio.
I was gonna say when you said let's get rolling, I was gonna go. My chair doesn't have wheels.
I also just realized I said my wheel doesn't have chairs.
Yeah, that's what I said. But I said that instead of what I wanted to say.
My co-hosts, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
But yes, with that flub, this should be a fun show of some sort, variety. And we are recording this on Valentine's because we have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
On this horrendous of holidays. Or, you know, as the joke goes, it's Single Awareness Day.
Yep.
And then there's the other joke, of course, is like, the real holiday is on February 15th when all the candy is 70% off.
Yep. Also, according to not GoBusters, fuck! Ghostbusters 2, it's the end of the world today.
I have not seen that movie.
In Ghostbusters 2, there's a scene where someone's like, according to something along the lines of like, according to my predictions, the world will end on February 14th, 2016. And Bill Murray's just like, Valentine's Day. Bummer.
I haven't seen Ghostbusters 2 in such a long time. I forgot about that entirely.
So before the day, well, if anyone's listening to this, then Ghostbusters 2 was wrong.
But yes, we have a pretty loaded show, folks. We have Ghost episode 17, which, fittingly enough, has something pink in it.
Yep.
Dino Super...
I wonder if that was intentional. Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, kind of. I mean, you could say it was, because they were more, or, the Ganma was very heart-related, in a way.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Also, on the card, Dino Supercharged 2. That was something.
Yep.
And just because its show is over, and we haven't talked about it at all.
Yeah.
The Ninninger finale.
Because next week we're gonna be talking about people wearing zoo souvenir shirts.
Yes. Zoojer has debuted this week, so next week will be... Actually, no, in 2 weeks, because next week we're doing the decade thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna journey through the decade.
Yes. So, come back next week for that one, too, while you're at it. So, yeah, let's get on to Ghost, shall we?
So spooky!
Ooh.
We are very inconsistent with that transition.
Yeah. Well, because we don't actually have a little transition thing, so we just kind of do whatever we feel like.
Exactly.
Right, we're not a big budget that has its own studio and like 50 million different shows and sound bites for everything.
Yes.
Wow. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So, Ghost.
Right, yeah. My first note is just Newton sitting on a swing. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about on par with a belt sitting on a bench.
Yeah. Friggin' drive.
Yeah.
With belts on. Oh yeah, it's just a little icon just planted on a wind swing, just like back and forth. And like
probably using its gravity powers to make the swing move.
Most likely.
I never thought about that, Biff. Thank you.
I just thought it was funny.
Just like I never thought about Necron being a necromancer. Damn.
Okay, that one.
That was kind of in your face obvious. You should have
you
caught
know what
that.
I mean. No, but I mean, like, I never thought of it like in the back of my head when I'm watching the episode of, oh man, he's making these guys do his work. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh man, Alan's really a badass as a Kamen Rider. I never thought, oh, Necrom's really commanding these undead hordes.
And speaking of Ganma, we have a new one this week. The Ganma scientist Igor, or Igor, however you want to say that.
Oh, okay, you're going on that. You're talking about that Ganma first, okay.
Well, the knife what's so special about the knife one, other than he was made out of a pair of scissors?
Other than the fact
Yeah, I
that
was
it's
gonna
Jack
say.
other than the fact that it's Jack the fucking Ripper.
Yeah, this one was definitely obvious who it was based off of because he literally said his name over and over again.
Yeah,
Right. I forgot about
and the
that
fact
part.
that he assaulted women in dark alleyways.
Yep.
Right, I forgot about that part.
The only thing that they really couldn't have done that was Jack the Ripper was if he was attacking prostitutes, but kids show.
Yep.
So
Were it another era, they would have been hookers.
yeah. So Igor's a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, those goggles are kind of dumb, but
Well, I mean,
Steampunk
there's
scientist.
lots of shows that have idiots wearing goggles that are dumb and nobody bats an eye.
I was gonna make the joke, but
What joke were you going for?
well, I was gonna make some Digimon joke. I don't know. His goggles.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going for. Was like,
Yeah, I know. It's just so anyway.
I think goggles, I just think it's enter and escape, even though escape
Yeah.
was wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
But they were badasses, so that's a different rule.
Yeah,
Everyone
so,
this year is trying to be a Digimon tamer.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we got freaking Heckle, and now this
Yeah.
guy, and I'm
Yes, with
calling
his
it next
giant-
year's comic writers just going to use goggles as their collectible.
Well, we already have one who's using sunglasses, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Friggin'
But,
Igor and his giant globe of souls.
Yeah.
It's the Shuriken ball. Ninja Storm, Ranger Form.
Oh, Samurai Storm. Ranger
Oh,
form,
that's
but
what it was, right?
Yeah, because all of them had their own little transformation cries.
Yeah.
Because
Ninja
different.
Storm, Thunderstorm, and Samurai Storm.
Because yeah.
But so we get another icon possessed a random person today. But
Yes.
This one wasn't as random as the other one.
Yeah.
This was a person from the Himiko fan club.
And possessed by, you guessed it, Himiko.
Shock horror.
And for some reason, Newton doesn't like Himiko for something.
Yeah, what was up with that? Newton just kept running away from her whenever she would flare up.
Maybe it'll be explained next episode. I don't know.
Maybe because it's the Valentine's Day episode, he has a crush on the other icon. I don't know. It's a kid show.
Oh gosh, if the ghosts are actually having emotions and crap, that's
Yeah.
just...
A
Yikes.
fun fact about the ghosts that I found out recently. Apparently, when Tucker meets them, they're all voiced by the same person, including Himiko.
I was going to say, man, Himiko's going to sound fucking weird.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're
Tuckaroo.
all voiced by the same person.
Takaru.
Every single ghost is voiced by the same person.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah,
That's
like you heard
funky.
Himiko talk at the end of the episode, and she was making it was just a guy trying to do like a woman, like a dainty voice or something.
I didn't
I'm
really
just
catch that detail, but
I'm just
man.
imagining in the back of my head just a Christian Bale Batman voice. Takaru, you need more pink.
Like it was Himiko was just like, are you so these are your friends, huh? Like after the fight with Himiko was over.
Yes. Speaking of Himiko, that new form.
I love
ew.
it. I love it.
I'm sorry, that pink is way too hot for me.
I just love like magical girl poses that.
Yeah, that was goofy, but then again, it is a female, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that they didn't really make a joke out of it being pink.
It's just.
Besides
Except
Onari
for that,
yelling,
except for that
"Shocking."
one line that Onari said. But other than that, I'm happy they didn't actually make a joke out of it. Just kind
Yeah,
of
can we talk about how badass Onari was and then how
yeah,
shit kicked
doing the
out of him?
fucking Matrix.
I
Does
know.
the
It was amazing. Them breaking his back.
does the Matrix.
Someone
actually
give him a
breaks
belt
the
already.
Ganma.
The music even sounded like it went Matrixy for that bit.
Yeah, just
Like-
someone give him a belt already.
And not only was he dodging the bullets, he was laughing maniacally.
Yeah,
He was like, oh crap, my back.
Well, he was having this
And,
little badass moment after getting slashed all to crap earlier in the episode, which
Yeah,
his face should have been way more messed up with how many times he got slashed.
he should look like Pinhead, but kids show. But yeah, he tries to protect,
Akari.
yeah,
And that failed.
Science Chick, who made essentially a Ganma shotgun destroyer thingamajig that hits Onari.
Yeah, my note for that is, so Akari tries to make an anti-Gamma gun, just ended up shooting Onari in the face. At least they found a way to make the leaf blower prop useful again.
Yeah.
Considering that disappeared after the spider lantern showed up.
Yeah, because of
Akari trying. When I first saw that, go on, Biff.
Oh, and it screwed up because magnetic fields or something.
Because sciencey science.
Because science. I don't. Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, okay, Akari, there's only 15. We don't need 16.
Wow.
Because, like, he got knocked the fuck out. And then Himiko just, like, walks over like, sup? Oh my god, that thing's gonna kill me.
Yep.
And there my mind went to the Will Ferrell movie, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Save me, God, Tom Cruise. Save me, Oprah.
So
my mind goes to weird places.
Should we talk about what's happening with Makoto?
I was about to say, the other note I had is pretty much, so now Spectre is Necrom.
Yep.
Spectrum?
Spectrom.
I'm sorry.
The official name is Necrom Spectre. So, yeah.
Whichever.
That is definitely a thing.
Point is, he's now possessed.
Yeah, he's being possessed, and can I say how fucking creepy that was? Just the Necrom hoodie just lifting up Makoto.
Yeah. And like,
the
creepy line that Alan said afterwards. Like, now we can finally be friends again.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you say to someone after you forcibly possess them.
I will say I like how the catchphrase calls it a possessed ghost for the Necrom being in the Ghost Driver.
Yeah, I also watched a TV Nihon. It was Hijacked Ghost.
I think I watched Overtime and they called it Possessed Ghost.
I don't really have a subgroup that I consistently watch. I just kind of watch whatever I feel like at the moment.
I just watch whichever one comes out first.
Yeah. Well, I usually wait until before the day we do the podcast, so it's fresh in my mind.
I mean, hell, I watched Dino Charge as soon as it came out, so.
Those airs on Saturday, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see where that goes.
Well, one thing I like about Necrom Spectre is the way Necrom's base suit works is that it has the giant eye lens on the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when the scuba mask goes over, you can see it through the scuba mask.
Right, but on Spectre it's not. So it's just like a dull, like algae-filled fish tank of just
it looks really creepy,
green.
and I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that too.
Using the undersuit's design to kind of bring home the point, he's possessed.
Can I
black and green also just go really well together.
Yep.
Yeah, I also thought about something.
Black, green, and blue, I should say.
Yep.
Necrom feeds off of Ganma to exist. So
I think I see where you're going with this.
The Necrom form feeds off of Ganma or spiritual beings. So could technically the Necrom hoodie being on Makoto be draining him of his life, maybe?
Yeah, because there's the theory going around that, well, it's not really a theory anymore. It's practically been outright stated. It was almost outright stated by Alan last episode.
Yeah,
Makoto's a Ganma now.
Yeah, that and because his quote-unquote Tokan boost icon looks like a Ganma eye, almost.
Yeah. So...
Maybe.
So perhaps Deep Spectre is him going full Ganma mode or something.
Embrace the dark side.
Yeah.
We have cookies.
Yes. Let the hate flow through you.
Glowing green cookies.
My wonder right now is the Necrom icon going to just stay with Makoto, or is Alan going to get another one, so we'll have two Necroms in a fight scene or something?
I have a feeling it's going to stay with him, because I don't think we've seen like in the scans and in the preview for next episode, we've only seen Necrom Spectre fighting Takaru. So I'm going to say Alan's just going to kind of hang back.
From what I saw and read, whenever Alan is going into his henshin, he's only going to use the Damashi icons.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And supposedly the next one's going to be
Sanzo. Oh yeah, I forgot Sanzo showing up next episode.
Yay!
But technically, we can't have a double Necrom. It's just you can't have the two icons.
Yeah,
the same icon.
Can't have the same hoodie.
Well, I suppose you probably could, considering that thing's artificial anyway.
Well, true.
Something I noticed about the Sanzo Damashi is that the coat on one shoulder it has the head of a pig, I believe, and on the other shoulder it has the head of a monkey because Journey to the West.
Of course.
Yeah,
you gotta throw a reference to that somewhere.
Yeah. So which I thought was neat, and I'm sure we'll talk about Sanzo more next week, but I like the way it looks.
Well, 2
I just
weeks.
like that his.
2 weeks.
I like that his fisheye lens thing is supposed to represent a sun.
Yep.
Yeah, and pretty much the only other note I have is the subtle toy promo for the upcoming SHT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet a legend soon. Here's a keychain. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh great, you guys are shoving this.
Well, they did with the magnets. Before.
I know. I was thinking back to that. It's like,
the
and
magnets were like even more in your face.
Well, not really, but
oh look, Takaru, I made these magnets based on you and that other guy that we met a while back. It's like we get it. Drive was like a week ago. Don't shove it in our faces anymore. We miss them.
But, at least that one kind of makes sense, especially if it was Akari who made them, because she would have met Drive. This is just literally a prophetic thing coming out of nowhere.
Well, to be fair,
no,
they are.
You wouldn't.
Well, to be fair, she did say she could see the future.
True.
And that might not have just been the Himiko icon. She could actually see the future.
Possibly. Maybe that was something Himiko gave her to give to them or something.
Possibly.
I
also.
don't know. All I know is that's really in your face.
Yeah. Also, probably non-canon.
And here's hoping that movie doesn't suck.
Yeah. Have we talked about the Ichigo design on the podcast before?
I think we brought it up at some point.
We mentioned it a little last week, and and you guys said you liked it, and I said I didn't like it because he was fat.
I think it looks better when it's in motion.
Yes.
I still don't like the belt though.
I could care less about the belt. That's not where my eyes are gonna be. Oh my god, he looks fat.
I like it because it actually looks like the actor is in the suit, and he's not just like generic thin stunt actor guy number 7 when he's just a normal Ichigo.
True.
Because the guy who plays Takashi, I can't remember his name.
Takashi Hongo.
Yeah, I can't. The guy who plays Takashi Hongo, I can't. I'm blanking.
He's not.
He isn't fat. He's just.
Yeah,
He's
not a skinny Japanese man anymore. He's bulkier.
So this new suit looks like he's actually in the suit.
Kyoryu Cyan.
Basically.
But yeah, to me it just looks fat, and it bugs me. Like, the suit just looks like he was hanging around with Wizard too much.
Too many donuts.
He needs to start hanging out with Gaiman Drive. Start running behind the Trideron while listening to fucking Eye of the Tiger.
See, the problem is he tried hanging out with Gaiman. That ended badly, and that's all I will say about that movie.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but
that could have a retrospective episode all to itself.
Oh, we are going to do that franchise at some point.
Eat your fruits and vegetables.
Gaim,
eat your Gaim. Kamen Rider Gaim, eat your fruits and turn into a demon. Whoops! Spoiler.
I'm still upset that there was no tomato damashi.
Tomato damashi and Gaim.
Fuck. I'm so used to saying damashi at this point.
I mean, they work the same on the figures.
Yeah.
The only different thing you really have to do is just, like, pop out the face plate and the head thing. and you can put those on whoever. Or to switch heads, because they have the same shoulder clips.
There you go, a little toy knowledge for you.
Because I asked. Because I've reasons.
But yeah, so anyone else got anything else, or shall we move on?
Not really. Himiko was cool.
I will say, the Himiko design of like parka mode, where like all the parkas except for Tutankhamun have arms.
Yeah.
The Himiko arms were kind of weird.
I wasn't really looking at them, so.
They're the gold parts of her, like, of the, like, shoulder armor, but, like, looped down, so it almost looks like they have, like, midget gorilla arms.
I did not notice them.
Weird. So, do we want to talk about, oh my god, they used a lot of stock footage this time?
Oh, yeah, let's move on to Dino Charge, then.
Yeah.
And, honestly, I don't really have much for this one. Again, this unfortunately was another episode where it's like, it's kind of a formulaic thing, and I don't really have anything to say about it.
I honestly didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the nerd gets bullied by bully, and then at the end becomes friend plot.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, it makes me think of the episode where they did this in Dino Thunder, and it was way better.
This reminds me where they've done that in just about every goddamn season.
Yeah, there's been an episode of that in every season, here or there.
Hell, wasn't there an episode like this in Ninninger?
I'm trying to think.
Where someone was making fun of Pink for being smart?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Something like that. I don't remember offhand because I didn't watch the show. But, so this was the obligatory we need to use up some stock footage episode where we get Sting Rage, another recycled character for like the 20th time, still more screen time than Sledge.
Slightly retooled. Because now his stingers make you lose your memory.
Yeah. So now he's using the stock footage of dumping all the water into the dam.
Hey, the one time we actually get to see Luckyru's canteen thing. Whatever you want to call it.
Actually
the watering
comes with
can.
the Luckyru figure.
The watering can actually makes an appearance.
Yeah. But so they use that to make the water supply make everyone forget who they are, which is the plot of the whole bully forgetting who they are and Sciencey McSciencey helping them out stuff.
I'm trying to remember the stock footage for this episode. Wasn't this the one that led up into Dayboss coming back temporarily?
Yes.
I think.
This is the one where Greenzilla came from.
Oh, that's right. That's what they called it, Greenzilla.
I try to forget.
That fucking stupid name. But yeah.
The only thing that really bugged me about this episode is the ending.
What do you mean?
Where all the monsters and
right.
The water.
I was gonna bring this up too. Yeah, they're all celebrating and they accidentally all drink the forgetful memory water, and then it's like, what were we doing? I don't remember. I'm gonna go take a nap. And I was like, and now you should not have any reason to do any more evil plots ever again.
Yeah, like to me, I really would have wished that they knew where the base was, but all the time they'd go to attack the base, insert ranger or someone walking by noticing them and morphing and fighting them instead.
Instead, it's just
kind of thing.
Instead, it's just we destroy a monster that knows information, or we just suddenly forget, and that is that.
Yeah. Because wouldn't that have been a little better for, like, the storyline if Heckle knew where the base was and his entire thing was more or less just trying to destroy the base?
That would probably help things out a little bit, but nope.
Also, I want to erase one of my lines off of the I fucking called it board.
I think I know where you're going with this. Heckle holding Koda's Energem. Yeah, I saw that's like, well, we called that one wrong.
Yeah,
that wasn't a Navy gem at all. That was just Koda's.
I erased that off of my I fucking called it board.
So the question of will the Navy Energem exist is still on the table.
Well, I mean, seeing as they made the Zord and the battery says Talon Ranger in the... You know what I just thought about?
What?
I know how they're going to work Tauren into this. What do birds have?
Talents.
He's the Tauren Ranger.
I just thought about that. That might be how they're going to do it and have him be the baddie McBad, since he does grow big and all that jazz.
My question is still going to be a case of, is he actually going to have that Energem or not? Because who knows? They might have some kind of BS workaround for that.
Yeah, like it was the lost Energem or something.
Maybe they're going to pull Necrom and it's going to be just, we made this artificial Energem.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting my bets on.
That or they just made the Charger or something like that and they stole it.
Maybe. But yeah, so this episode, sadly, not really a whole lot to talk about. It's kind of...
I like how we...
Cookie cutter Power Ranger episode.
I like how we just spend 90% of all of our Dino Charge discussions talking about how we think the Talon Ranger is going to show up.
Because it is just a big fat mystery, and that's part of the problem with Dino Charge. There's a lot of mystery to it.
Yeah.
The Spinosaurus itself was a mystery. Thanks to World War II, we almost didn't get to Spinosaurus. Should I go into history with Noble with this, or?
Sure, why not?
I don't remember the name offhand. There's a video on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there, but it was about the Spinosaurus, and apparently there was this place in somewhere that was bombed in World War II by the Nazis, where they had the bones of the first found Spinosaurus spine, like with the fins and everything, and that got bombed, and all the bones basically went missing. And then eventually they were slowly getting found, and they eventually were able to make a skeleton of it. But thanks to World War II, we almost didn't know Jurassic Park 3 which one would fight better. But yeah, so that's been history with Noble.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with Dino Charge right now. I mean,
yeah,
most of the episodes from last season, we had something interesting to talk about, something we could throw out. Now they're starting off with...
This is just kind of filler until the Aqua Ranger shows up.
Next week does have... next week's episode does have some pretty interesting stuff.
Oh, yeah, I haven't...
Because I looked at that earlier today, because, recording times.
Oh, yeah, the Nightmare one thing.
Yeah, let's just say one of the American exclusive things show up. A lot.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, this episode, not really much to talk about, kind of bleh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully this will pick up, because, last season, we had... Every episode we did had something interesting to talk about. This one, so far, first 2 episodes, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, hell,
unless
there
it's something to complain about.
Right, there wasn't even really that many, nods to stuff, before when they hummed the Kyoryuger theme.
I mean, heck, so far all we've done for Dino Charge at 1 and 2 is complain. I mean, last time it's how the fuck do you get out of the ice in the suits? This time it's whole memory forget thing. It's there's not much to talk about, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But hopefully next time when we talk about next couple of episodes, it should pick up a little bit. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right, shall we move on to the ninjas? Let's get this part of the train wreck out of the way.
Yeah.
So, the finale. I'm just going to let you guys go ahead. Have at it.
Okay, I guess I should just start off saying I hate QAmon's final form. Looks awful.
Yeah, the other form looked better.
Yeah.
Yep.
The helmetless roll call was cool. I mean, they're always cool.
Yeah, those are usually pretty cool.
I just kind of wish that the final fight was them helmetless.
Yeah, that would have been neat. But
I did really done much of that, have they?
Yeah. They don't really do helmetless fights because they usually just use stunt actors.
Mm-hmm. I also kind of wish they would have pulled a Wild Force, and instead of them fighting the giant bad guy as in their mecha that like all the other like auxiliary Zords that don't actually exist show up and like destroy the thing. Like how they did in the end of Wild Force, where it's like the Zebra Zord, the Peacock Zord.
Oh yeah, all the things that could have been toys, but they are not.
Yeah, like I believe there is a complete list of all 100 of them somewhere, like official,
Probably.
like an official list, and I think there's even some like sketches of ones that were going to be Zords but just never made it into development.
I mean, there's a guy that has been making them. Like he's been finding like toys and essentially cannibalizing them into them. Like he made a Moby Dick one, or like a big whale one.
Yeah, I believe there was going to be like, oh God, I might be misremembering, but I believe there was going to be like this giant snake that would be some sort of upgrade for the Wild Force Megazord.
I'd believe it.
I could see it.
And then that idea got turned into Gosei Great's legs. Because that was our first Snake Zord.
Yeah, and then essentially basically recycled for the Ninninger Megazord.
Yeah.
It's a train that becomes a leg.
Didn't we do that like 5 years ago? Shut up.
Exactly.
Except one side's hollow for a dog.
Yeah.
Whereas on the other side, it just wasn't there because you could chuck another thing onto it.
Yeah, that's true. Which actually looked more like a proper Megazord as opposed to here's this thing that just is the legs, and then here's something to fill the left side.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Not it's to the. I hate Megazords that do that, to where you could take away one of the Zords and nothing would be lost.
You mean like the MMPR Megazord with pink?
Yeah, or like, oh God,
or like the Holden Ninja team with Fuka.
Yeah, or
and
like
the Red Ranger.
Oh, or like the what was it? The Operation Overdrive Megazord with the blue one. It was literally just a backpack.
Oh yeah, pretty much any combination with the blue thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah. So the Green Ninja Shuriken spawns in this episode to promote the V Cinema coming out.
Yep.
And just to tease again, as a teaser to what could have been. QAmon could have been a ninja. Nope.
Yeah.
Which I think might be what they're gonna try to do.
Yeah, like for all we know, she's the actual Mito Ninja is like the reincarnated version of QAmon or something.
Because fun fact, the actress playing the ninja or the Green Ninja is QAmon's voice actor.
Yep.
Okay, that I did not know. So yeah, maybe that's what they're going.
Yeah, and they also said at the end, like I think it was Takahara said, maybe you'll come back as like
a ninja in your next life.
Yeah, which I mean, they're all but saying it at this point.
Yeah, subtle nods.
Yeah, not so subtle nod.
Yes, subtle in all of the air quotations.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that would have been worse would have been if like someone came in with like magnets or something to promote the movie more than just the green shuriken and be like, here, have these. Here, you're going to meet this person in the future.
And that shuriken didn't even have the mask on it.
Well, neither did theirs in episode 1. It wasn't until they like
twisted the thing and
the thing that they got the helmets.
Yeah, that's true. But it looked like it had more of the design on it than this one.
Yep. Something I thought from like a person, like an outsider looking in, the announcement for Mito Ninja came out like the day after the subs for this episode did. So at first everyone was really upset, like, oh, it's such a tease that we're not going to see it like a Green Ninja. And then the announcement.
Yeah, and then
it was just like,
guys, we're getting a Green Ninja. Yay!
Yay! First female Green Ranger, aside from, I guess, if you want to count, like
Gokaiger.
No, like that and like Camille from Jungle Fury, because some people like count her as a ranger.
Yeah, that's weird. Like some people count those as rangers.
Yeah,
like side characters.
Something I remember from when I think it was from a clip from like a review of Geki Ranger, is that I think it was Geki Red made a joke that should we call you like Geki Black and Geki Green now?
That sounds like something that idiot would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boy raised by tigers.
Yep.
Excuse me? What?
Oh, you didn't know that about Geki Red?
No! What the hell?
That's where they find him. They find Geki Red in the forest, and he claims he was raised by tigers.
So they just stole the Cole from Wild Forest thing?
Yes, basically.
But instead of him being
Well,
Mowgli from
to be
Jungle
fair,
Book?
Cole from Wild Force, they stole Cole from Wild Force from Kamen Rider Amazon,
Everything borrows from everything.
and they stole Kamen Rider Amazon from Tarzan.
That reaction is beautiful.
Well, again, like I said, I don't watch that many Sentai.
That's fair enough. I never saw Geki Ranger either. I just watched someone review it, but yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't know that. Like, because again, I've only
I
watched.
think they even
I was like,
they made a reference to it in Gokaiger too. It's like something raised by tigers will do something or other.
Like,
oh.
for me, there's two categories of Sentai. There's Sentai I've seen and Sentai I've seen in-depth reviews of, so I basically know everything that's happened in the series.
Yeah, same here, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, like when I watched Jungle Fury, the entire time I was like, so the Megazord is like, so the Rangers summoned the Megazord via Green Lantern constructs.
Basically.
Something like
That's
that,
what
yeah.
they were basically. It
Yeah,
was like,
I mean, in Mystic Force, they became the Zords.
Yeah.
yeah, that
And
was
then had their
weird.
lower halves stuck in chess pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that was a thing.
Yeah, that was an odd choice. So, yeah, back to
Someone watched too
Ninninger.
much. Well, you know, they had to get the Harry Potter reference in.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
what Toei that's what Toei used to do. They don't do it that much anymore, but they basically used to just make a Sentai out of whatever movie genre was popular at the time.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
cops, magic, dinosaurs.
Yeah. Well, dinosaurs are always popular, but
Yeah, that's
they
true.
they did Magic Ranger because Harry Potter was, really popular at the time.
Yeah, that would have been like, what, 2005, I want to say?
Yep.
Well, let's look at the list.
Yeah, it's 2005. Because I remember that because that was back when, Sentai would just come out the year before the Power Rangers counterpart did.
Mm-hmm. When
Back-
they didn't
back in the day.
skip things, and back when it wasn't 2 seasons per show, and basically back
if
before
it-
Nickelodeon.
If it wasn't for the skipping thing, I wouldn't mind it because, I can't really say from experience because by the time I knew what Sentai was, I was already, was around the time of, Go Onger, so I didn't really get to experience this, but I feel like it would be kind of, imagine if we had to go, imagine if we finished Ninninger and then Ninja Steel started up, a month later.
I'm not gonna lie, that wouldn't bug me as much.
Just
Because
all
I
the
would already
ninja.
own my goddamn Bragigas.
Yeah. But I feel like we probably would you just get, burned out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get burned out on, the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, we already kind of get that. I mean, at this point, I think we're all feeling a bit of Dino Charge burnout.
Well, that's just because they ran out of ideas.
It's just because they keep
And the only reason they ran out of ideas is because they have 20 episodes to fill and only, 2 Rangers defined.
Yeah, they kind of burned through a lot of their plot early, and it's like, now we're just doing all the other nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And we're supposed to be talking about Ninja, but really there isn't much to say about this finale either. It's
It's a finale.
all the monsters are dead, and now they go on with their normal lives, and blah, blah, blah.
And they literally get rid of the MacGuffin ninja star that caused the entire series.
What I like is that they're like, we should wish for, world peace. And Taro's like, no, let's wish to get rid of the end Shuriken. I'm like, why can't you just do both?
See, here's what I was thinking as soon as they said that. It's like, they are not pulling a reset button. And it's like, no, they didn't.
Happy they didn't.
God damn it, Ryuki.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't pull the reset button.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically did.
Well,
kind of.
Not. Well, at least everyone kept their memories.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like a
so
time.
Everything wasn't completely for naught.
It wasn't like Code Lyoko. They returned to the past.
No, thankfully it wasn't the time travel mind wipe thing. But yeah, that was just kind of odd.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still wish for world peace, guys, and get rid of the end Shuriken.
Yeah, get rid of the end Shuriken afterwards.
Yeah.
But
is there I don't know, I haven't seen the rest of the series. Is there a limit on how many wishes you can make with the end shuriken?
They never say.
Okay, so why don't you just wish for world peace and then wish to get rid of the end shuriken?
Literally, the only thing they say that shuriken can do is just it can be used
Reshape
to
the
make a
world.
new world. Yep, you can
Yep.
destroy it or recreate it.
Yep.
something that
So
I thought about,
the forbidden fruit from Gaim.
Basically.
yeah, something I thought about when they basically wished it away. I was like, you guys just wished if the best weapon in the entire universe away. What happens if that was used to cure cancer
Now
in
I'm
the
just
universe?
sorry to cut you off, no, but now I'm just imagining Takaharu taking a bite out of the end shuriken, and it just sounds very painful.
Unlimited power. He takes a bite out of the red star side.
He
And
takes
all
a
his teeth
bite out
fall
of the
off.
Ichibanto.
And all his teeth go away.
Yeah.
Tastes like cheap plastic.
Well, I guess they couldn't really do the whole memory wipe thing. They still have to keep him around for the next team up movie with the Zyogers.
Yep.
And the return special thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah. As far as finales goes, not very awe-inspiring, to say the least.
I'm sorry. Speaking of team up, something I found out recently that I didn't know. Apparently, in the Kyoryuger vs. Tokyuger movie, Chaos comes back as a Kyoryuger,
Wait,
or
what?
as an evil Kyoryuger. Apparently, I didn't know this.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I don't remember this in the
This
slightest.
is Kyoryuger Tokyuger crossover?
I think so.
I will have to watch that to see what's going
Like,
on.
unless I misread something.
I don't
like
know.
as in he's like Chaos as in
I'm
just
looking
one
this up.
like
To the
Chaos as in
Googles.
just one
Yep.
of them?
to the Super Sentai wiki.
That's a long trip. And a lot of clickety clackety.
Like the clicking clacking of train wheels.
Okay.
That's what
I misread it. Okay, it was for the live show. My bad. I misread it.
Okay then.
Yep.
Oh, they do lots of weirdness in those live shows, so
Yeah.
you never know.
Like there was the weird white orange arms and
Yeah, what?
White orange arms?
yeah, it was supposed to be like a moldy orange. Like Coda gets all of his powers drained and it becomes like I'll find a picture.
That would have been a good excuse for in the V cinema where they get the fresh form.
Yeah.
And supposed to rusted arms.
I'll send a picture so you can put it up on screen, I guess.
If there are decent enough quality.
Yeah, if I can find a decent picture.
Or, if I just don't feel lazy, because I haven't really been putting pictures much lately.
I'm not going to lie, it would be kind of interesting to see bruised banana arms.
Yep.
With, little, sprays of, bronze on the yellow.
The start of rusted arms.
Yeah, pretty much. I probably would not be able to find it again, ever, but I did see a couple people basically mutilate their figure arts from Gaim to make other Kachidokis.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That
god,
looks
that
weird.
even has green splotches on it to make it look like mold.
Well, it's blue, but yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at it from a very small image.
Well, I'm looking at the full one, and those are blue.
But
That's
so
not
someone's
too bad. I might put that on
been
screen.
working on making a Zangetsu and Ryugen Kachidoki.
Not surprised in the slightest.
So
Also,
oh yeah, that is blue.
Yeah.
It almost looks like this should be blue cheese arms.
Guy
They-
breaks away
you know,
from fruit.
they had an exclusive villain rider in that same stage show, and
I can't wait.
Oh, jeez, what the hell is this?
Is that 15?
yeah, they just modified the 15 suit.
That looks dope.
That has a cape.
I can't even tell what kind of fruit that's supposed to be.
I don't
It's not
know.
a fruit. It's the
I
15.
think I don't think it's supposed to even be a fruit.
It looks like it's just a 15 Lockseed, and as grainy as it is.
What's a Ninninger?
It's a series that only sold...
We just went from talking about Ninninger to Kyoryuger versus Tokuger to Gaim. What?
That is just how much Ninninger doesn't matter to us.
It's the lowest selling Sentai since
Yeah, we should probably bring that
Time
up.
Ranger.
It is the lowest selling Sentai in 15 years.
It's not the lowest. It going from lowest, it would be Time Ranger, Geki Ranger.
Oh yeah. So I guess according to this graph
Ranger.
that we're looking at, it's basically Time Ranger made roughly 6.4 billion yen, and Ninja only made 9 billion yen, as opposed to the 11.3 billion yen that Tokuger made and the 14.4 billion yen that Kyoryuger made.
Because batteries sell.
Yeah.
And Japan likes trains.
And yeah, like even the toy sales were already on the decline with Tokuger, but I think it still helped because they sold like trains and
they like trains.
Yeah, and apparently, fun fact, Saban made a really bad choice of not adapting Tokuger because apparently this year Thomas the Tank Engine made $2.5 billion. So bad move, Saban, bad move.
Next thing,
Thomas's Tank Engine is still even a thing because that is old as crap.
Yeah.
I remember liking that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be even worse? We're going to tune into Power Rangers Ninja Steel, and it's just going to be the Tokuger suits.
Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. They just suddenly all become trains.
It would be interesting, though, to see almost like a two-team Sentai kind of thing, where like there's two teams on one, kind of like Kyoryuger. How
I forgot where I saw it, but back before Megaforce came out, people were thinking that they would use the Gokaiger versus Goseiger fight footage to have the Gokaigers be like a villainous team or something.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been a little better, since they're pirates that steal powers.
Well, technically they didn't steal them, they just had them all.
Well, I know, but they could have said that they were stealing the powers of the previous Rangers.
Yeah, that was the whole joke. They're using pirated versions of the powers.
Basically.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of the
That
subversions.
explains why the Titanium Ranger looked so fucked up in the finale.
I still don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, where the fuck did his
faceplate?
face plate?
Visor on it.
Yeah, his face.
Or no, the visor was on it, but like
the respirator thing that they all had was like on the outside for some reason.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's like they put the top half, forgot to stick the bottom half on.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened with that.
Here's part of it to cover your eyes, and your mouth's already covered, so fuck it.
Yeah. Like, I always thought the respirator thing was cool, though, because, they're like a rescue team.
Right,
yeah, that was
like
cool.
An oxygen tanks for them, since, one of them is literally a firefighter.
Yeah.
And runs in guns a-blazing because he don't give no shits.
I think even Go Busters used that idea for their helmets, in the few times that they were blown open, which was often.
Maybe that's why they didn't make all that money. They wasted it all on destroyed helmets.
Maybe. Who knows?
They wasted it all on repaints and remolds.
Well, you mean what Bandai of America's doing now?
Oh, yeah.
They clearly shoved all of their money into Green Hippopotamus, obviously.
The Dobutsu Sentai Go Busters. Oh, man. That was a fun movie.
Literally, they're coming out with more Rexes.
More Rexes?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like what, a new dinosaur or a new Spinosaur of some type?
Yeah, like a new, like a weird, like metallic dark green for the Spinosaur, and then like a Pikachu T-Rex.
Yeah, we're getting like gold Rex, and I think we're even getting silver Rex.
Oh God!
Isn't there even a green Dino Charger morpher or whatever?
Yeah,
yes, there is, and everyone's making fun of it and calling it the marijuana morpher.
I love it because you can, for all the promotional pictures, you can tell they literally just took the old promotional pictures for the original one and changed the color, because you can see like yellow reflecting off of the silver bits still.
Yeah.
I'm just like, enough with the frickin' repaints, guys. You're being
Yeah,
But
insane.
there is one repaint that I'm really excited about. They're repainting the Dino Charge sword to blue
Oh
and
yeah,
red
I saw
to go
that.
with,
To match the Giga Gaba revolver color scheme.
yeah, and I'm really excited about that because I think that's something
That's actually a good repaint.
Yeah,
yeah.
that kind of makes sense if you want to make it match.
Yeah,
Although, to be fair, the originals don't kind of match because one's silver, one's yellow, but
yeah.
whatever.
But they both had yellow on them, so I guess it's kind of a unifying color scheme. But whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And we've gone completely off the
Yeah.
rails.
What is Ninninger?
Well, we got to fill the hour time slot somehow. We're almost
Yeah.
at an hour at this point.
Yeah.
Shall we hit our topic real fast?
Yep.
Sure.
Our topic, because it's Valentine's Day, or, well, it was when we were recording, was decided just for funsies. OTPs from Toku.
And because we're single.
Yes, that too. Right, and... Well, actually, are we going to really do that one, or...
No, I was just saying that's why we're doing the OTP thing.
Right, yeah, okay. We had a different idea for this, but we're scrapping that idea for some other time.
Because this is a lot easier and less creepy.
Yeah. Right, so, who wants to go first? Who is your Toku OTP? And for anyone who doesn't know what OTP is, that's one true pairing.
Yep.
Because Tumblr invented it, and I'm going to blame them.
Well, Tumblr invented a lot of things that we can blame them for, but we don't.
Noble, you go first.
Okay. My Toku OTP comes from the world of Kamen Rider Drive, and that is Gen and Rina because they were adorable together when they were when they were like pretending to be that couple trying to rent the house when the making everyone pissed off Roidmude was attacking.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And then, like, how, like, throughout the rest of the episode, they were, like, subtly, like, caring for each other.
Yeah.
That was mine, basically. Because, again, I don't really watch that many shows.
Well, you haven't seen that many yet, so...
Yeah.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we were, and then we got sidetracked by, like, everything coming out at once.
Okay, how about you, Biff? What do you got?
Okay, mine are interesting because they're not exactly canon, but
Well, yeah, I mean, that's normally what OTP is
yeah,
for.
it's true.
Yeah, so
No,
go
for
all...
all the people that want Squirtle and Charmander to have a kid. Thank you.
Okay, then.
And I thought this topic was weird enough.
Yeah.
Or, aliens and predators.
Okay, enough.
Okay, let's continue.
Biff, go.
Biffago?
Okay, so I think I have a hard time choosing, but I think mine is probably Ichijo. Ichijo and Godai from Kuga.
Having not seen Kuga, I have nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
Seeing as I just know that he thumbs up a lot.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Yeah.
Another one is, I mean, I think you guys can probably understand Shotaro and Philip. Come on, guys.
Well, Philip is in Shotaro a lot, so heyo.
I don't think you guys have seen this. Hold on. Let me find this.
Oh, dear.
I don't know.
It's not bad. It's just I saw some Kamen Rider Valentine's Day cards and saw this.
Yeah. People make those all the time, and
It was
I
a
think
Kamen Rider double one. Let's just hope it loads.
Oh, I don't think I've seen this one, but I can already tell where it's going.
Yeah.
I actually saw one too, and I need to find it.
All the other ones I found were kind of bad.
I like the ones I saw. That was the ones based off the Orphanox from Vice.
Yeah. For those of you listening and not watching, it's a picture of the Bat Ride War double, and it says, "Do you want to make it a three-way?"
Because there's two guys in one body. Heyo.
Yeah.
Hence the Phillips and Shotaro a lot joke. Gosh. The things our topics make us do. The sad part is I'm the one who suggested this nonsense, and you guys didn't stop me.
I found. Hold on, I think I'm going to save these for after the podcast, but I found some.
Okay.
Mostly just give you less work to have to put them up in the video crunch.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so, you got anything else, or?
Nah.
I like how most of these are writer-related, too.
Yep.
Well, yes, we don't watch Sentai.
Yeah.
This is true, and honestly...
And the only Sentai I saw didn't really have an OTP. Because it was
I guess
99% dudes.
Oh yeah, another one I forgot. Edgy and Onk.
Yeah.
This is turned from OTPs to /fix.
Yeah, that takes fisting to a new level.
On Kuga's regard, I could show you some screenshots that will say otherwise.
Like I said, Edgy and Onk takes fisting to a new level.
Oh.
Boo.
The puppet's gonna work you like a puppet.
What even?
Or if you're going the other way, that's gonna be really hard to get a waffle iron up there.
What?
Tajador. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person.
That doesn't even work considering the scanner was on his left arm and Onk's right arm.
I never said it was going to be Ankh as the arm for that point.
I just don't even.
Granted, most of this was brought on because I watched Deadpool yesterday, so...
Son of a bitch, Deadpool. Oh my gosh, what even? I just don't.
So, on that note...
I haven't even done mine, which mine's actually... mine is from Kiva, and I think you probably know where I'm going with this one, Biff.
Okay.
Wataru and Mio.
Yep.
Okay.
Because those two were both pretty much, like, awkward, not many friends, and they were freaking cute together.
I mean, you could have went with Otoya and What's-Her-Face.
And nah. Because of...
You know, the Kaisa couple. Or the Iksa couple, my bad.
Thank goodness there's no Kaisa couple. Yuck. That's a scary thought.
Speaking of Kaisa, he's supposedly going to be doing the voice work of bird guy that's going to give the Red Ranger his powers.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like they're going to pull a Green Lantern and the bird guy's going to, be dying.
Well, we'll find out about that in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or, we'll
in a
watch...
week, but we'll talk about it in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, Wataru and Mio from Kiva, that's mine, and as like I said, they were a cute couple. It just, unfortunately, they had to go through hell, and things didn't end well, and I will leave it at that, because we'll eventually have to talk about that show.
Yeah, I like Kiva. He's a bat.
So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got, and I guess on that note, we're pretty much done here, so...
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting show, to say the least.
Yeah.
Talk about Ninninger, go completely off the rails, because Ninninger sucks.
Talk about better things than Ninninger.
Yeah, it should be...
I am so sorry for that loud noise.
Whatever. I am going to actually make a funny note here, is that on the night that we decided to record this, over on RVT Entertainment, they do a stream on every Sunday, or most Sundays, which is Tokurif's Live, where they basically watch currently running Tokus, and on the night that we decided to record this, they were doing a Ninja Finale-thon, and at least 3 of them have alcohol, or had alcohol with them. So, yeah, if that doesn't tell you how bad Ninninger is, then, yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point.
Drink every time the Red Ranger sounds like he hates his job. Be drunk before episode 1's even done.
Well, I mean,
drink every time the White Ranger sucks. Be drunk before episode 1.
Yeah, that is just also... That is just kind of a side plug, if you guys if you guys are listening to us and you like Toku and also happen to like, stuff like Riff Tracks, and give them a look-see sometime because they are pretty entertaining. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Ninninger, it drives you to drink. Or in this case, drives you to not talk about it on your show because it sucks that much.
Ninja, it Chris Peplers you to drink.
Ha.
Very obscure joke.
Well,
If you don't know actors' names, I mean, it's obscure. Plus, that wasn't even the actor that plays Tomari, so...
yeah, but anyway. So yeah, we're pretty much done here. I've got nothing else, and yeah, join us next week where we will be taking a journey through the decade in another retrospective style episode with hopefully a special guest.
Yay!
Yay! Kamen Rider Abyss is coming!
No.
Damn.
No, it's
Kamen
a
Rider
certain bright pink Forze.
Kamen Rider, yes, Kamen Rider Pink Forze.
Yeah.
Could you... Oh, God, that'd be awkward. Could you imagine that? It's like Kamen Rider Navy Birth. Kamen Rider Blue Orga. Kamen Rider Orange Oja.
I always just kind of assumed it'd be like Kamen Rider Crunchman or something.
That's what I always thought of.
I guess for me, I'd be Omega Rider Biffalo.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you all for listening. Come back next week for that insanity, which should be fun.
Yep.
The week where we all cram a show in 1 week.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be that long. I mean, I can probably watch it in a day.
Well, it's only 31 episodes, so.
Exactly. I've watched more than that in one day.
The joys of having nothing else to do, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you all for listening, and obviously, as usual, the media links are in the descriptions. I'm not going to run that list every single time. I should probably stop referencing the fact that I'm not going to do that list every single time. I realize I do that. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for listening / watching if you're on YouTube, and see you guys next time for Decade. Bye.
Oyasumi.